Yo, check this out. This is Wayne Wonder, representing for Warwick LTV. You see the vision, don't it? See the vision. Warwick LTV. Keep it locked.
I'm gonna tell you. We, as bloggers, these are the issues that we need to address. You understand what I said? Set the bar for the youth. Share, like, and subscribe, and stay tuned to the channel. I don't know all this shit. Yes, greetings in the mighty name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I the First, and all things good and wonderful amongst us and about us. We want to say welcome viewers and subscribers. Viewers, if you like the content, subscribe and grow the platform. See? Now, whenever I call Sizzler name, you have some people who are more fanatic, than even some Pocomania people and all them sort of thing. They're Rasta. They come with the background and I move like say them, like this fan business here is fanatical. You just see, cause the thing about all of this is that all I defend is that's a guy who claims say him a lead. The way your leaders do. You know see, you can't go claim so much thing like a clown. Like I don't know what to say, a sick, twisted individual where self-absorbed so much that him create him own a organization them and put himself as the leader, the president, the ambassador, the most anointed and all them sort of rascal there. You know see? And claim say him a president. And because we show him up as a clown, rather than realize and recognize, some and the idiot and the fool lean up on his folly, Rasta. And if a man a point out something to you and you just come with some little redundant labeling and all them sort of thing there, rather than challenge the logics, you just show how well, in tuned you are to your folly and shameless. Because nobody don't want to embarrass and insult themselves like that. Now, when we born we call it here, the right-leaning party. The right-leaning party, a human capital, it choose to exploit, You see, people, it choose for profit offer, mainly. What it do now is try to get as much as it can out of people and pay as little as it can. Diminish rights and responsibilities and things like that towards the people them. You can go check it. The right-leaning party now is more of a developer of corporations and things like that. And break down, cancel institutions or oppressed institutions where is of, certain help towards the same human capital, be it rich, be it the same rich or poor. You see it. And we know corporation work. Corporations, big factories, big companies and things like them, they try to get as much as what them can get out of human beings and pay as little as possible. You see it? Now, the left-leaning party, in principle, again, in principle, policies and things like that, usually take care or try manifest some level of humanity towards the poorer side of people. You understand what I say? Try help grow them and develop them to a standard where them can become self-sufficient and, you know, gain some of the riches, some of the benefits, like defend as much as where them worth, you know, try observe the profit intake and then think they have the corporation them and probably add some bonus demand on these corporations to the people and we are working there. The right side of government, no do them thing there. See, the right side of government ensure say the human have little or no rights except for go work, and the corporation them exploit as much as where them can, you know, every minute, and pay and have to give back little or no fringe benefits from the vast profits that they make, and them brag about it every day. You know, see it? Failure, you know, for them mind is not making the projected profit margin where them project for make for the year from last year. Them predict that, you know. And the margin usually is higher than the profit where they make last year. So it's not like them don't make a profit, you know. Them just don't make as much as where them did plan for make. Yet them call that a failure. You know, see, Rasta is the total opposite of what them I deal with. Rasta supposed to be the vice for the viceless. See, sickness cared for, infants be fed, hungry be fed, homeless house. And you know the story. So it not add up. It's like island water. You know, see. So when you say a Rasta man are lean, are in bed with a right-leaning party, we can't see him being representation of the Rasta community at large. Him single-handedly do that out of fit him own, you know, out of fit him own initiative. Agreed. Whatsoever, something that was promised. Because the right side of the party usually do these things, infiltrate these type of institutions, groups, organizations will look out for the poor, usually with a bribe of some sort, probably financial, monetary, or blackmail. See? So as to quiet this vice, this source. You know, see it? Now when you see a man jump and go bad up Naya Bingi, bad up Bobo Hill, take away the seal them, and all them sort of thing there, with them group of marauding gangsters and yang, and carry them gone up at Augustown. Totally, single-handedly remove authority from, you know, every Rasta houses and carry them one side for feed himself and start feed him own thing up there. While when the right-leaning government are oppress groups of Rasta all over, trim little girl we go to school with locks, policewoman trim woman with locks. And you know, here as a group, that group batter eye or organize any form of defense for these people, Rasta. You have to wonder. You know, again, there is no wondering what go on. See? Now, while I now say the PNP is much better or any way effective in the defense of the group of poor people, you know, see, we can't depend on somebody for do our job, our thing that we highlight and point out certain things and educate the people and demand rights for the people. Be that them a Rasta, yes or no. Humanity is humanity. You know, we don't abuse it. See? It's open knowledge, it's world knowledge, public knowledge. Say a right-leaning party build and depend upon human capital, Rasta, a people, the exploitation of people, particularly the poor. And then them blame them for it, for the position where them in you know, of misfortune and all them sort of thing there, while only pointing the way towards the factory floor and them type of something there. You know, see, now the left-leaning party where the PNP is supposed to be usually is the one where defend and demand, you know, justice for the people, like by, you know, may I say, give them just reward and them sort of thing there, workers' rights and them sort of thing there is more, or should be more enforced, usually more enforced by the left-leaning party. While in Jamaica today, I can't observe a difference. Nobody no observe them thing no more. Because Jamaica not a mineral resource or anything like that. So them have to strain and scream as much as them can get out of poor people. And while doing so, appease the corporation them. Because corporation can go almost anywhere go find that. See? So them have to kiss up to them so that them can remain and keep them amongst them. You know, see, at least that's the way how things seems. There is no demand or no, you know, as if, you know, respect anything else, any other contribution or any other values where you bring to the corporations. The corporations are fully in control. Them set the standard, them set the rules and all of them things, and government fall in line behind. See? The left is the other way around. Them set the rules, supposed to set the rules for the corporation and the standard, working standard and living standard of the people. The right blame the people for the position where they're in and ridicule them about it, use some ridicule, you know, terms, some labeling type of thing and segregatory nature and mentality towards the people. Because them not rich or them not educated or you know, in line with for them ideas. This is public knowledge. This is no secret and not something when me discover and I come talk. The written policy, this is how them might word it with a bit of, I don't know if I say it, might word it a bit more gentle than how I outline it. But essentially, it's how it works and it's how it make you feel. The way how I describe it. You know, see, with a right-leaning government, them usually dissolve workers' union and them thing there. Corporation usually get government backing and government right and support to stamp out unions. So the people them now have no organizational rights or grounds against anything where this corporation does. The government usually, the right-leaning government usually solely give them the authority and trust to say, yeah, well, them are going to do the right thing. You get me? While knowing, say, them demand as much as them can from the labor force and pay as little as them can. Because I feel So when we say a Rasta man a lean with the right side of government, a man we say him a Rasta, a lean with them, we know a puppet that. Even them know say a puppet that and a clown as well. Because them know him a hypocrite. Him not true to something. Him can't be true to them and say him a Rasta. And him can't be true to Rasta and say him is in bed with them. It's the nature of things. You don't need no glasses. It's already defined and set out. The policy is what it is. And we can't go make up Rasta as we go along. Just like all right-leaning government, them don't make up for them things as them go along. Them have a principle, a standard where them operate by Rasta. Nothing change, nothing can change it, nothing can change it. It's acceptable. It's a legal way of govern. You know, see it? So when I show some level of indignation towards a guy where suspiciously gather up all of the authority of Rastafari in a Jamaica and is a member or align himself with a left-leaning government, a right-leaning government, sorry. You wonder how that work. You can't see nothing else but some level of hypocrisy and contradiction in that Rasta. And Rasta not deal them way there. So for the people, they might have some guy way out there and fanatics. We don't understand politics and politics and the system of Rastafari and it claims Rastafari because them ear long. Continue with the labeling. Because, I mean, you can't challenge the logic. You can only try some little name calling, some little petty school ground name calling, and them thing there. Because as Jamaican or as black people, we have been labeled so many times over and treated according to the label what we have. Literally, we're afraid of labeling now. We're afraid of labeling. Because we don't want nobody look upon we as bad mind. People are some bad mind sizzler. You know, so I'm tall. I'm muscular. I'm a face. You know what I say? It just, what you call it? You know, see no big bones stand up here so I this or not like that. What me a bad mind a guy for? Eh? You see me look like Scarecrow or Jankrow? Eh? When me want, you must be mad. You think a guy money frighten me? Eh? Some guy rich and have all the money in the world and still look like Jankrow. Still look like Jackass and the cool shady and all them sort of rascal like that. You know, see, the countenance supposed to look like according to how the Almighty bless you. The generosity with which the Almighty look upon you in the earth. Yeah. You know, see it. What me I go bad mind a guy for? You know? You have some people who just make this thing look like so well then. You can't help but wonder if it's a group. It's a group. Let me say a serious amount of people organized with the corporation them. It's not just one guy in bed with the corporation them and call himself Rasta and out there and represent the cause while 9 Mile, out of Bull Bear. That's how much Rasta dead out there in the past month. Bobo Hill, gunman going to go take out an old lady and rape her and kill her. You know, see it? And some guy just quiet, you know, hear and you know, see. You know, see nothing. Like a guy feelings, like you know, offend a guy and all them sort of thing the Rasta. And where you take on all of them authority they for? If you not defend the people them where you claim say you have authority over. Eh? How that work? And you still have people where support them folly there. because for them belly I get full and them I eat and all of them things there. Rasta cannot be aligned with a right leaning party. It no work. It just simply cannot work. Might as well you say you support the devil as well and all them sort of thing there. You know? Might as well you say you support evil too. You know? Witchcraft and them sort of thing there. Yeah. It's simple. All of them thing there is total opposite to the belief structure of Rastafari. The principles, it look like ones and ones don't know. So when I hear some people support certain things, I wonder how much of the politics of Rastafari some dread, study and observe how much of what the nature of Rastafari really mean. You know, it's that the most offensive part. It's not even the name them wanna try call I. The most offensive part is what kind of how you say on a Rasta. How on earth a youth like me to accept some guy claims when them say them a Rasta? I'm not a stupid Rasta. No. I'm an observe politics. I don't know the full extent or the intricacies of how it works. No, I not gonna take that, but certain things is far obvious. You know, certain things them targeting and them promotional speeches and all of them sort of thing there. So it's not hidden. It's not hidden. I'm not gonna do no own observation and research. Don't blame me for spreading slander and propaganda. Don't say that. I only attack the truth like I see it, how it exists. Island water can't mix it, just plain and simple, Rasta. One of them a hypocrite. It's contradictory. Come on, man. You know? Can't come from phone level and style it about the way you style I. Cause it sure I say the I am ignorant of certain things, certain knowledge, which is arithmetic. In a Rastafari, it's like the people them who don't follow. Now teach you what the real deal is. Because them keep ignorant so that them can maintain a fan base. Individually, an individual not supposed to do that. Is the system of Rastafari supposed to be the emulant Rasta, not individual. Because the whole of we serve the same purpose. The whole of we strive to see the legitimization, well, not even say legitimization, but the upward mobility of Rastafari in terms of govern and in terms of principle in the defense of the poor and the less fortunate Rasta. You know, see it. I'm not stupid. You know, even though I want to cuss sometimes when I see certain comment, but really and truly it kind of show I the depths. Where youth and youth there are people, some people there, in terms of the education, the knowledge of the principles of Rastafari and the open hypocrisy. Yeah, because I now say some guy know the principles and still I try defend leaning left. I now gonna say that. I gotta tell myself to them people you look like them don't know. Because and I'm gonna thief something, you know. And him get caught, he usually just don't say, boy, you get caught. I can run. I take for myself, stay silent until, you know what I say? The whole thing blow over. But the defense and the well, I say I come back is like some man who create for them own Rastafari principles. Make it up as them go along. You know, see it, how it benefit them pocket and all them sort of thing there. You know, you can't do that, man. Rasta can't change, man. Rasta greater than a guy, or some guys and some girls, or whoever Rasta. You know, see it? Greater than that. You know, see it? So, continue with the petty name calling, the redundant name calling. Because we do some serious thing in the earth. And, you know, we expect to be even looked at worse. That's some of the things they want to try call. Man, but you don't know with the growth and experience and knowledge and full standing we live. You know, see it? Yeah. So, continue. Continue. Lead in ignorance, Rasta.